Spirit Otter here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we were finishing up investigating. I know that was a long episode, but let's get moving, shall we? How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. A defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. There's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is? You're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. And I probably changed her voice. My voice is a little rough at the moment. Sorry about that. Whew. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Haven't been in court a while. Well, since Edgeworth's trial. I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Huh? I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment is to be made. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not anyone else's. Admirable! Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Oh wow, I don't remember them being like so upfront with that. Okay. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. And call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness Miss Angel Star to the stand. The cough-up queen? Hmm? Haven't I seen you somewhere before? You have caviar just sitting around? Ugh. Alright. You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. Just is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Oh, that actually sounds good. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? I knew, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? Poor Edgeworth. Back to this. Cannot get a name and profession out of any witness whatsoever. So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. I think that's how that's pronounced. What in the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name! Profession! Now! Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up! Oh my god. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call upon the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth said to the court, I am a professional. Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Ah! I know who you are. Cough up? Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with your description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecution's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after I apprehended the chief prosecutor. Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me? I believe they are. Alright, let's see this account. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sent something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Whoa! Slow down. Alright. Then through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. She thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Was that a Monty Python reference? It's a flesh wound. Okay. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Alright. Let me just take a look at the court record here. I can't think with this loud of music. Give me a second, people. Oh, much better. Okay. Oof, slow down. Okay, there we go. Alright, I am not seeing anything. Let's see. It's a wound on her right hand. Yeah, I was wondering, like, what hand was it? What do we do? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit. Okay. Don't smile at me like that. Alright, so let me just start pressing. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet the methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Ooh, that struck a nerve. Miss Starr, you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I found my dream job when I became an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That being said, I'm a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. Yikes! This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I mean, it's 2021. She could be in, like, polyamorous, like, relationships as long as they're cool with it. I don't see a problem here. Oh, stick with the lunch, thanks. But the self-judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in the A block. It's up on the second level, so if you can see everything from there, that would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Hold it right there! You sensed something? Are you saying you had a premonition of the murder? Oh man, that just reminds me of Deadly Premonition. I have to maybe I'll let's play that one of these days, because that's such a good game. It felt like how you would say, oh yes. It felt like that feeling when you get when you feel a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Huh? I have no idea what that means. Neither do I! Speaking of detective instincts, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Young cheese? Okay, this one I kinda get. A pale white cheese, not tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Of course I am hard and yellow, sharp as a tack. Okay. I bet you stink, too. In any case, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. By garage car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth! Incidentally, the knife the victim was stabbed with was also Mr. Edgeworth, wasn't it? Indeed it was. Oof. Poor Edgeworth, poor Edgeworth. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant? I saw her no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can, even if we don't have any proof. We can always complain. Witness, in your testimony, it clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing but worms, ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Ooh! Oh god, she's got just a bitch face going on. Oh my god. That was inspiring. I believe I heard that tagline elsewhere. Could you cry plagiarism? I may be regulated to the lowly position of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh gosh. Oh no. Wait a minute. Hold the Hold the phone! Hold the phone! Whoa! Whoa! What is that? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took a snap. I took a picture. Oh wait, it is A block. Right. I thought I had something there for a second. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Yeah, laugh at me. It's fine. In one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camp. Wait, really? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. This is my first time seeing this photograph. You'd think I'd show it to a prosecutor? Think again. Yikes. My boyfriend works the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Uh-oh, that's unmistakably Lana Skye. So what was the defendant doing at the time? Alright, let me take a look at this picture. Alright, so it is an A block like it's supposed to be. I thought I had something. I didn't. I'm stupid. I had a brain fart and thought, like, the B block was for it, but no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, Wait a minute! I don't see the knife. I don't see the knife. Where's the knife? You said this is the moment of the crime? Where the heck is the knife? Okay, I'll take a risk. Yeah, there we go! And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Guy stab the victim with the knife. I've already said yes. I swear it on my finest salmon squirrel lunch. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm sure that's a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. The photograph you took the very moment of the crime, is it not? Why is Miss Guy not holding a knife? Sir Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. Oh, okay. Try to be a bit more enthused there, Edgeworth. Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we? It's you who needs to be careful, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. It was taken the moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat? This is a black and white photograph. Yes, it is hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Wait, that contradicts what the witness says in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo size lunchbox from the get-go. Good advice. Not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold and calculating like a robot. She killed him without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Hold up. No. 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 Ha 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 ha. Okay. Now I've got it. If you were to premeditate a murder, wouldn't you bring your own murder weapon? Just saying. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph. Very well. Are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. What? Those gloves do seem to tell the tale of premeditation. No, they don't. She could just be a germaphobe. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. No, it's not. And this is the proof. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That is a knife. The knife. The knife which was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? Bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belong to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district. Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Oof. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, Rookie? In your testimony, you say that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh! This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna plan a murder, don't forget the weapon. Woo! What? Did she just... Oh, she just dropped her basket. Order, order! Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister is as good as free. Not so fast, Mr. Wright. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Already had it. Don't recommend it. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditation theory. Bah! Prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant Lana Sky murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do she was planning to kill him. It was planned! If she wasn't, she wouldn't have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of detection are not to be underestimated. Really now. And we will do that next time. So, I'll see you then. Bye!